5:17 on a Thursday evening. How are we looking out there?
We're turning a little bit warmer, a little bit muggier, a theme that will continue in tomorrow in peak over the weekend. But Saturday now, our first alert weather day, given the threat for storms that could have an impact on your outdoor plan. So the free WFSB First Alert Weather app, a great resource because you can track anything that develops with the interactive radar. Of course, get lightning alerts based on lightning's location to your location, and also any sort of alert that could be potentially issued, be it a severe thunderstorm warning or otherwise. So in the meantime, tomorrow, a bit warmer, a bit muggier compared to today. Saturday is that first alert weather day. Storms could reach perhaps strong to severe limits. Again, heavy rain, frequent lightning, gusty winds, some hail, and within the region, a storm may try to rotate, so we're going to be watching that very closely. Staffing up the First Alert Forecast Center over the weekend. Beyond Saturday, another dry, cool stretch is going to get underway starting Sunday. Allergies, still, those ragweed and grasses, the main culprits out there. If you are sniffling and sneezing, that will certainly be commonplace over the coming days. Currently, we're mainly clear from where I can view in Hartford, 76 degrees from New Haven. The sleeping giant there off in the distance. Great visibility, 78. The wind today up out of the south and southeast. We've got temps in the mid and upper 70s inland from 69 in Groton to 78 again in the Elm City. Dew point values in the 50s, if not low and mid 60s. So those values come up a little bit more as we head into tomorrow, thanks to that south-southeasterly wind today, sustained between 10 and 20 miles an hour. So a couple brush fires out there given how dry it has been. Of course, that wind is not helping the situation. And as we go into the day tomorrow and into Saturday, again, those dew point values climb a little bit more, and then they drop sharply over the second half of the week, and that's with the arrival and passage of a second cold front. The first one coming in tonight, the showers associated with it will basically be diminishing as they work into southern New England. The secondary front certainly a bit more powerful. So if you're heading out and about this evening, perhaps to the Wapping Fair in South Windsor, North Haven's Fair, the Hebron Harvest Fair, temps that are in the 70s will be dropping into the 60s as we head past sunset. Cloud cover will be on the increase, in First Alert Futurecast showing the highest likelihood for some showers over the next couple of hours will be across western Connecticut as we head, say, around the 9 o'clock hour, but really diminishing as they work eastward toward and past midnight. And then by tomorrow morning's commute, tracking breaks in the cloud cover. Scott Haney will be showing you those as the clouds of the road giving way to a lot of sunshine. Now, with regard to this incoming round of rain, the showers tonight, unfortunately nothing too meaningful. If we were to see a quarter to a half inch of rain, basically to our west and southwest, so we'll certainly take what we can get at this point. Perhaps a bit better likelihood for some more meaningful rain on Saturday. Highs tomorrow up between 80 and 85 inland, upper 70s, low 80s along the 95 corridor. Here's a look at Saturday. Some sunshine to start, a dry start. As we head into the early afternoon hours, you can see things really lighting up in advance of this cold front from northwest to southeast. The front is fairly slow moving, so there could be a potential for some heavy rain. If that were to indeed be the case, then some poor drainage flooding could be in the mix as well. But as we get closer to 7 o'clock points thereafter and sunset, note how the storms diminish in coverage, also in intensity. So some good news there. And then by Sunday, some gradual improvement by the afternoon, our sky turning brighter. So that first alert weather day on Saturday, temps peak in the low and mid 80s. You'll feel that mugginess, certainly feeling like summer. Then on Sunday, some partial late day clearing. Temperatures a good 10 degrees cooler compared to Saturday. And look at next week. Overnight lows back in the 40s, afternoon highs in that 70 to 75 degree range. High pressure again in control. That means dry and bright weather Monday through Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday.
Okay, Mark, thanks. Well.